Hello, hello. I am Coach Corey Sartori, and I am so excited to support you in attracting your dream life today. This masterclass is going to be filled with value. You are going to be able to walk away with tangible actions you can start to implement immediately so you can get from where you are to where you want to be. I also want you to stay until the end. I am going to do a Q&A. So if you have a Q&A, if you have questions, I am excited to support you and answer those questions at the end of this masterclass. And I'm also going to be doing something fun, a little special offer for you at the end of this. So stay for that special offer, stay for the Q&A, and I am excited to support you in attracting your dream life today. So if you don't know me, I'm Coach Corey Sartori, and I have been a coach since 2016, so about 8 years. I have helped hundreds of women transform their lives by teaching them a lot of the tools, ideas that I'm going to offer you today. So I'm really excited to offer you this valuable information because I know it will absolutely help you attract your ideal, best, most wonderful life. So I'm really excited to dive into that. So like I said, I'm Coach Corey Sartori. I've been coaching for many, many years. And if you don't know my story, I started my own self-development journey because back in 2013, I was unhappy, I was unhealthy, I was stuck. I had just come out of a toxic codependent relationship. I was lost. I didn't know what to do to get unstuck. And I'm so grateful that I was introduced to self-development, and it has completely transformed my life. And so I know that what I'm going to offer you today will also help you transform your life because it's helped me, it's helped my clients, and it's really, really valuable. So make sure you're taking notes, and we're going to dive in just a moment. So I help female entrepreneurs achieve more in their life. So I help them to attract constant joy so they can create more joy and abundance in their lives, in their relationships, and in their business. I'm a best-selling author on Amazon. I have a book called Thrive and Flourish, Self-Development Strategies for High-Achieving Women. So definitely check that out. And my passion and my purpose is to help women. That is why I do what I do. I am here to be of service. I am here to help you create the life that you want. I truly believe that my life was hard and heartbreaking for many years, so I could gain the knowledge and tools that I now get to offer and get to teach my clients and offer in this group. So thank you so much for being here today. So, what I'm going to teach you can really help you get results within 90 days. So I think a lot of people hold back from doing self-development or trying to get themselves unstuck, right? Because like a lot of what I'm going to offer you will help you get unstuck. And that is what I hear constantly from women that reach out to me. I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling stuck in my life. I'm feeling stuck in my relationships. I'm feeling stuck in my business. I'm feeling stuck and I don't know what to do. And I love helping you get unstuck because I know that feeling. I know that feeling of being stuck, and it's heavy, right? It's heavy right through here. Maybe it's a pit in your stomach, but it doesn't feel good. And I will tell you, when you can be liberated, when you get unstuck, oh my gosh, the feelings you have inside are just incredible. And what you get to accomplish is amazing. And so you're going to get some tangible actions today, and they are going to help you get unstuck. So what is a dream life? So when we think about attracting our dream life, what does that look like, right? For all of us, it could look different. Maybe you have the best relationship, you have a family, maybe it's you are the most successful in your business or your career, maybe you have the perfect partner, right? We all have different ideas of what our dream life is. And that's great and that's awesome. But a lot of what I think is we have those same feelings inside of our body. And so as you think about today, your dream life, I also want you to connect to those feelings that go along with it. Because when we talk about manifestation, when we talk about the law of attraction, it's just not seeing it in your mind or wanting it. It's also feeling those feelings in your body. Those feelings will help you to attract the things you want. I always tell people I'm a master manifester because I have healed myself from breast cancer. And I have also created a human being. I manifested my little boy that I had last year after the doctors told me I wouldn't have another child. So a lot of that manifestation is the feeling in your body. When I was wanting to have my second child, I had the feeling in my body when I was manifesting. How would it be to be pregnant, to hold that baby, to love that baby? So think about your dream life. I want you to think about the feeling that goes along with it as well. And that is how you will start to attract it. So I'm going to dive into the actions that I want to offer you today to help you create your dream life. And I want you to know that even maybe right now you're thinking, well, that's not possible for me. I can't have that. You know, my dreams are too big, or my current situation is keeping me stuck. And I want you to know that's not true. You can 100% create your dream life no matter what your situation was. Because when I started to transform my life, I just moved back to Salt Lake City, Utah from living in the Bay Area. I didn't have a job. I'd quit my job. I was just lost. I had ended over a decade-long relationship that was just toxic. And I had zero idea of what I wanted out of my life. I knew I wanted joy. I knew I wanted more. I didn't know how to get it. And so I was so grateful when I was introduced to self-development. And so I want to make that timeline shorter for you by offering you these actions. So let's dive in. So if you are ready to attract your dream life, the first thing that you need to do is get clarity. So clarity is the first thing. And that means that you need to get crystal clear on what you want in whatever area of your life that you want to grow. And you can use these tools, these ideas I'm going to share with you today in any area of your life. So if you are somebody saying that, like, I want to find my partner, I want to find my person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, you must get clarity on who that person is, right? Not who that person is, but who they are on the inside. Who do you want to be with? So you got to think about, what are their values? What do they believe in? What are the things that you have in common? And so you have to get really crystal clear. Like when I'm working with a client and that's what they want to attract their perfect partner, I make them get super crystal clear. So what are those 20 things that perfect person must have? What are those musts? Then I have them narrow them down to 10 musts and then 5. And those 5 are their non-negotiables. So when they're going out on a date and that person doesn't have those 5, those top 5, then we don't go on another date with that person, right? Like you have to get that clarity on what you want if you want to attract it, because the universe will still challenge you. We'll say, okay, are you ready for that person? Well, let me give you a test. Here's this person that doesn't quite fit your criteria. Are you going to say no? Or are you going to keep looking? Or are you going to just give up and go for the person that's not maybe right for you, right? So you have to get clarity in your relationship, in your business, in your life. So what does that look like? So for me, it's really sitting down and closing my eyes and feeling in my body, what is it that I want to feel? What does it look like in my mind's eye? So, if you're wanting to manifest more abundance in your business, then you have to get crystal clear on what does your business look like 1 year from today? How much money have you made? How many clients are you working with? What have been your wins, right? You have to get clear. If you are trying to achieve something in your life, in your health, in your business, and you don't have a destination, you don't have somewhere you want to end up, then you're just going to keep spinning your wheels. You're going to keep spinning your wheels because you don't know where you're going. I see this a lot. If people have things that they want, but they don't have a destination, they have goals they want to achieve, they don't have the end destination. So, right, they're going after goals. They're doing things that aren't necessarily getting them to where they want to go, but they're things they think they need to do, and it's not helping them progress. So in any area of your life, wherever you want to create that dream, that joy, that abundance, you have to get clarity. So get clarity on what you want in your relationships. Get clarity on what you want in your business. Get clarity on what you want with your health. When you have this clarity, this clear idea of where you want to go, then you can create the strategy to get there. So that's the next thing. So the first thing I want you to do is get clarity. So maybe tonight you sit down and you write out all of those things you want in a partner. Maybe you write down all of those things you want to get in your business in the next year. Maybe you write down what you want your health to look like 1 year from today. Whatever it is that you really want to focus on, you want to work on, get clarity on what that looks like. And then also, what does it feel like when you have that in your life? You are going to attract and manifest more when you're feeling it in your body, not just seeing it in your mind. Okay, so first thing, clarity. Next thing is strategy. So you have to come up with a strategy. So if this is the most magical, beautiful life that you want, what are those actions, those goals that you need to achieve to get there? So you want to think strategy. And maybe you're like, I have no idea. Well, then great. You need to sit down and have a brainstorming session. And something that could be helpful. So say that you are wanting to grow your business. So you do a mind map, right? This is a great way to do brainstorming is you just get a piece of paper, you draw a circle in the middle, you'll write your business, right? What is that goal you want? And then you write all of those things like, in that circle, what are all of those things you can do to get there? What are those actions you can take? What are those goals you need to achieve? This, again, will help you get to where you want to go. So you have the clarity, you now know what you want, but now you need to come up with that strategy. And that is a lot of goal work, a lot of planning, a lot of brainstorming. So I challenge you maybe today, after you sit down and you get clear on what you want, whether that's in a relationship, in your life, in your health, in your business, in your career, whatever it is you want, you have that clarity where you want to go. Now, what is the strategy? So now that you have that, write it down. What are the goals? What are those actions? What are the things that you could be doing daily, weekly to help you get from where you are to where you want to be? So you have to have a strategy. And so I challenge you, this is some of my favorite work to do is that clarity and that goal setting. I love to do it. And so, if you need help, I'm here to support you always. But really think about what's that strategy that is going to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. The next thing that I want to offer you within this is you have to make a decision. So we all know that we have to make a decision if we want to change our lives. You can't just keep obviously doing the same thing, right? That's for me. I was stuck for so many years because I was doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. I even remember when I was ending that relationship, when I was finally like, I can't do this anymore. I'm so unhappy. I said to him, I am the definition of insanity. I am doing the same thing over and over and over with you, expecting a different result, right? He was very active in alcohol and drug abuse. And I just kept doing, if I love him enough, he'll be different. And it didn't work that way. So I made the decision, enough was enough, right? And that's what you have to do in your life. If you want to attract your dream life, you have to make the decision that you are going to do the things to help you get there. So here's the thing, right? Self-development is about getting uncomfortable. It's about putting yourself, getting out of your comfort zone. And the best way to make a decision to do this, because it is scary, is you have to go back to your why. So I want you to think about, when you've been thinking about, well, what is it that I want to attract my dream life? What will help me have the life I absolutely love? Maybe that's a partner. Maybe that's a thriving business. Maybe that's better health. I want you to go to your why. So why is this important to you? Why do you want this in your life? What would it do for you? How would it add value? How would your life change? Right? Like, think maybe, you want to find your person, your partner, and maybe your why is because you want to feel secure, you want to feel loved, you want to make memories with somebody special. Like, think about what is your why. When I think about my business, my why is because I want to help as many women as possible so the ripple effect can transform the world. That is my why. That is why I connect with you. That's why I'll send you a DM. That is why I am posting all the time, because I am meant to be of service. I am here to help you because I have lived a life that was hard and heartbreaking. And now I've been able to completely transform my life, heal myself from cancer, create a human being from my mind, from manifestation. And My why is, if I can teach you the tools, the ideas, the things that I've done to change my life, then hopefully those things you can implement into yours, and that ripple effect will impact you. It'll impact your children. It'll impact your partners. It'll impact your family members, right? That ripple effect will completely change the world. That is why, my why. So when it's hard in my business, when I'm frustrated, when I'm overwhelmed, when things aren't happening the way that I want to, I have to come back to my why. And so that will help you make a decision to do the hard work so you can attract your dream life. So you have to make a decision right now in this moment that you are going to do what you need to do so you can create a life that you absolutely love, okay? So the first thing was clarity. You have to get clear. Second thing is strategy. You have to create a strategy. Third thing is you must make a decision that you are worth it. You need to connect to your why. And then the last thing that I want to offer you today is action. You can have this beautiful vision. You can have this strategy. You can make a decision, but if there is no action behind it, then in 1 year from now, you will be in the exact same place as you are today. So that decision helps you get into action. So if you want to attract your dream life, you have to get into action. So this can be like, gosh, well, okay, I do want to get in action. I hear a lot, well, I'm just not motivated, or I'm a procrastinator. That's okay, fine. I see that. What you need to do is find somebody to hold you accountable. Maybe you call your best friend and say, hey, this is a goal that I want to work on. Can you support me? Can you hold me accountable? Can you check in with me daily? Okay. Maybe you hire a coach, right? A lot of people hire coaches. I know a lot of people that I've worked with, they need me to hold them accountable to doing the hard thing, to doing the work so they can transform their life. It doesn't just happen. You must get into action. Nothing changes without action behind it. So what does that look like? Maybe it's planning every single day. Something that I offer my clients, Sundays, sit down, spend 1 hour creating your entire to-do list for the week. What is everything you need to do in your life, in your relationships, in your business? When are you picking up the kids from school, right? Whatever it is, you write it all down. From there, you move it into your calendar. And so planning will help you, but also finding somebody to hold you accountable will transform your life. So maybe that's your partner, maybe that's a friend, maybe that's a family member. But if you can get somebody enrolled in what you want to do, and if you can ask them, hey, can you hold me accountable to this? Or maybe even like do a trade, like, okay, what's a goal you want to work on? How can I hold you accountable? How I can support you in this? So you need to get into action. So that is what I wanted to offer you today in this masterclass. The first thing, you must get clarity. If you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there, right? You're not going to attract your dream life if you don't know what your dream like looks like and feels like. The second thing is strategy. You have to come up with a goal. You have to come up with a plan. You need to do some brainstorming. Your decision. So what is your why? You have to connect to your why. And then the last thing is action. You have to motivate yourself. You have to get into action if you want to see results. So I am so excited for this masterclass. I want to see if anybody has questions. So if you have a question, go ahead and type it in the comment and I'll get to it. But before that, I did want to let you know I have 2 spots open for my coaching program this month, which is March. And then in May, I'm going to have 4 spots open. So if you are serious about transforming your life and your business, I am ready to help you. I'm doing a special offer this month until Friday. So it's only until Friday that if you sign up for my coaching program by Friday, you're going to get $1,000 off. So I've never done this before. This is a special thing for those of you watching and those of you that stayed till the end. So if you are ready to transform your life, I want you to comment below program, and we'll get connected and talk about how I can support you in transforming your life. And then you'll also receive that $1,000 off of my program. So are there any questions? Does anybody have a question that they want to ask before we jump off? All right, you guys. I truly hope that this helped you. Like, you can absolutely attract your dream life if you take on these ideas. This will help you get from where you are to where you want to be. So if you are feeling stuck in your life, you don't have to anymore. You don't have to feel stuck in your relationships. You don't have to feel stuck in your life. Follow these tools that I offered you today, these ideas, these 4 steps, and you will absolutely attract your dream life. You will absolutely transform your life. So I hope this was valuable for you. Again, I have 2 spots open this month for my coaching program, 4 in May. I'm giving you $1,000 off until Friday. So comment program below to learn more. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I look forward to connecting soon.